making sure he knows he's in a battle this evening. It's kept in at the blue line by Rob Dow. The Giants are back to full strength. Good defensive play by Jim Vandermeer, showing his experience. Oh, and he's taking a big hit in the corner there. Kevin Rains dropped the gloves, and Valdix and Kevin Rain just can't get a hold of it. Jim Vandermeer still on his feet. Kevin Rain looking to get a few unloaded there on Valdix, but it'll be interesting to see what the calls are here. He didn't hesitate to jump into the play there when his line mate and his defensive partner went down.
No, it's hard to, I'm pretty sure Darns had the initial call on Valdix. I think it was the hit. Jimbo, Jimbo's in a real vulnerable position there. He's leaning out for the puck, and I'm not sure. I think he thought it was Valdix that hit him there, and then, like you said, Rain comes straight in. So my guess is that Darns will even this up, but we'll just have to wait and see.
The ex-AHL and played one game in the show as well. Shot coming in, rebound effort. The Belfast Giants get their 5th goal of the evening, and a few punches thrown here behind the net. John Kurtz has got the glove off, and there's a few fisticuffs going down. Not too sure who it is up against, and he's got his right hand going. He's got the shirt off now, which is going to create another penalty on it, but John Kurtz is feeding him so many rights, he was begging for a left. And there's a left one coming in as well. The crowd are on their feet. 36.5 seconds to go, but we'll go back and talk about the goal.
It was nice to see Rouse get in there. His line mates have both been making all kinds of plays, and Rouse has been a big part of a lot of those plays, so it's good to see him put that one in.
Liam Heelis, he's going to be having an early night here tonight now. And John Kurtz, first fight of the night at the first fight of the season at the SSE Arena.
As well, try and transfer into the offensive zone, but that was a hit that looked like it was to the head.
Yeah.
Oh, and the crowd have spotted it, and they don't like it at all.
To be fair, both the lines lady and the referee's arm went up straight away after that. Yes, he's on his knees, Fretter, but it's the amount of time he has to realise that. Fretter goes down here, Jarrett comes in.
I don't think there's an awful lot of intent behind it.
No, I don't think there's intent.
There's no question about where the initial contact is made on Fretter. Now the Giants in possession have got to work their way out of this corner. Not able to do so. Here's Wah. Plays it into the crease. The puck is sitting there and it's been covered up as Sticks jab at it, and now the little punches come in as well. And this game is getting increasingly physical. We saw a couple of hits in the first period the players took exception to. And that was a good stop to deny Jonathan Phillips from Murphy. It was Gulakos who was right in the thick of things. Well, decided he wanted more than a watching brief. And still, they're all tangled up. Wesseling is the net.
Underneath the puck.
It's Coventry 3, Milton Keynes 6. Is that a penalty? Yes, it is. And the whistle does go.
I'll be interested in seeing the replay here.
It's another one for Gulakis to take. It's going to be his 3rd trip to the box in this game.
Yeah, Galakis is not happy. Not happy at all. That's the final word. But the final word will be with the referee, who puts him in the sin bin. And in fact, he's going. He's been ejected.
Gulakos has gone, and we wait to see what the official call is.
Tries to turn it past Seskon. Seskon doing enough to put him off. Seskon loses his stick. Silvestri plays it across, no one there to help him out. Can't move forward again. Seskon tussling away. But that looks like Silvestri. It is Seskon versus Silvestri. A bit of grappling at the moment. Seskon trying to get a couple of punches in. Bit of shot grabbing as they go. Right in front of the crease. Both players land on the ice. The home fans on their feet for that one. And a bit of a tussle between the two. A bit of a grappling match between those two. Seskon tried to land a couple of punches. Silvestri doing the same. No clear winner on that one, I thought.
Line shift with Farina playing with Batch. They put a big hit in there, and then there's a little bit of words had after the whistle. Batch looks to get his team going. Are they going to drop the gloves? John Kurtz is looking to make some play with Josh Batch. They are going to go. Batch is going to drop them with Kurtz here, and Batch has the reach, but we know Kurtz has the advantage in the experience department. Batch will go with any heavyweight, and they get the bombs away there. Kurtz gets a good uppercut. Batch with a good overhand. Kurtz has got some good right hands going there on Josh Batch right now. as Batch do when playing for his team here, trying to get things going, and he stays in there and gets the takedown in the end. Good battle from two big strong men. Lead.
Lead in Dundee. Fife have doubled their lead at home to the Clan. That's got to be a penalty. No, it's not. Hicks is going to allow this to continue, and as you can tell what the Steelers crowd think of it.
And there you go.
That's going to be a retaliation penalty.
But you knew exactly what was going to happen, and now there's a third man situation, and this is all because of Hicks doesn't call an absolute blatant run from behind. And now he's going to end up throwing Colton Freder out of the game, and Nickerson, I think it is, who's 88, Martinelli should be Martinelli, third man in on an altercation, he should be gone as well. You know, Colton Freder's going to get the automatic, and this is all because of Hicks doesn't make the right call. And these are things that these officials need to make. You know, I hate harping on about officials, but nobody actually makes these guys accountable for things. They're the ones getting paid to do a job, and they don't do it properly, and the guys on the ice have to take stuff into their own hands.
All the penalties in the first period and nothing called until this one right here. He's got 5+ game for checking to the head. I think that's what the announcement is.
Yeah, checking from behind.
Checking from behind, I should say.
And there's the 5-minute penalty to start it right there. Not sure I like the skate kickoff either by the Belfast player. You know, raising his skate up into the body. You know, he's there to protect himself, but Hicks is in big trouble here, losing this one in my eyes.
Galakos is being led down to the far end. He is going to be kicked
from the bench. I mean, it was tough to see because the play happened right in front of their bench, which is tough to see especially when you're dressed in kit and looking through players. But to me, it looked like their defenseman passed the puck up to Freder, who did have his back turned, but Spiro was just standing there, and he did kind of give him a little bit. It wasn't malicious, or it wasn't up against the boards or anything like that. It's kind of a hockey play, albeit maybe a penalty, but not a major of any sort. And obviously, Colton not very happy with that, and gets up, and one of the most vicious attacks from behind I've seen recently in this league, for sure. Anyways, skating full speed and lunging at the back of a player's head when he's not paying attention at all. Certainly no spot in the game for that. If you're upset with a player, I know from my own experiences, you let them know, but you can turn them around and let them know that the things are happening. But I don't really want to get into it. I think we'll leave the Department of Player Safety to review those tapes and decide what was right and what was wrong on the ice, and we'll have to live with it either way.
You know, Freder gets hit from behind, and their number 6 he's getting good at that. He's getting really good at that, I have to say. And but the referee never saw it, obviously, because he didn't call it. And then I think that was the 5th time Freder's been hitting the numbers head first into the boards, and he snapped. And we were given a 5-minute PK, and then I think one of the linesmen saw one of their guys kicking in a scrum, which kind of evened it out. So
here by Nielsen, who's using his speed and takes a big hit in the corner there on Spiro Galakos. Galakos not happy with that one. He gets up and tries to finish something off there, but when you're coming in at that speed at that side, but was it a hit from behind? Well, obviously the referees didn't think so.
They didn't think so at the time. I'm not sure what they're calling, if they're just calling Spiro here or not, but they didn't look like they were calling it at the time. It was a borderline hit from behind. It was aggressive hit, and Spiro had his back to the player. So
the Giants are going to get 2 penalties here. Spiro's going to get one for reacting to the hit.
After all that, the Stars had a great opportunity as well, and Wiss had to make another good save. Puck bounced loose to a free man, and Spiro was in the corner, and whoever else came in was taken out of play because they went for the retaliation hit, and another great chance for the Stars, another big save by Wiss.
Sends it down this left wing to Nielsen. He was the instigator for the hit, and he has taken a massive hit from Kevin Rain. Kevin Rain finishing his man off behind the net. That'll be definitely on the highlights at the end of the game. Levesque to Lawrence, who sends it around, and a good block that time by Kevin Rain once again. Lawrence picks it up, cycles the top of the circle, sends it towards the blue line. Shot coming in again. Good save by Jackson Whistle. A chance for Nielsen, but he gets it back to Carlson on the blue line. Carlson, top of the circle to Levesque. Sends it through, and good stick in the lane again by Kevin Rain. Shot coming in. Jackson Whistle does well to hold that one off.
Great shift there by the Killers, and Rayner especially. You don't often see a big hit like that on a 5-on-3 kill. But that was a massive hit behind the net, and I'm sure that was a little bit of paper.
It's back to 5-on-4. Shot coming in again. Goes wide at target. Martinelli now looking to get involved in the play and takes his man hard to the wall. Giants fans on their feet here. 5 seconds to go on this penalty. And we're back to 5-on. Oh, a little bit of whistle's been blown. Here goes the punches. Robert Farmer and Ryan Martinelli. Ryan Martinelli catches him on the right. Looks for an uppercut. Couple coming in from Farmer. Two big boys here. Martinelli not used to doing this. Farmer would throw a foot more. Another right coming in from Farmer. Tied up really well here. Right from Martinelli again. First time I had a scrap in the arena for a while. And these guys are absolutely gassed. It takes an awful lot of effort, Chris.
Oh yeah, it's a good fight. We'll get the fans going for sure.
Garnett.
A story developing here. There's another incident here. Kirsten Reddick, it is. Farina, I should say. Farina with a left and a left. Now Kurtz is coming back. Good few left. And Kurtz, and another return from Farina. Two Warriors. That's a great left by Kurtz at the end there. Two Warriors, and I'm hoping that they've stopped throwing down there because that was a great scrap. We don't want to see any extra here.
Very, very proactive on the forecheck here. Big hit coming in there from Oslansky on Darcy Murphy. David Rutherford not happy with that. He's ready to drop the gloves for his teammate. Just a little slip there, and they're both on their feet again. Fair play to Oslansky for getting that one. But David Rutherford stepping up for his teammate. Big hit from behind again, and no call on the play.
Yeah, and Dean Smith's just taking the two of them probably for roughing rather than fighting there. I don't think anybody managed to get a... But Rudy is letting him know that that's what he was going in for. That hitting Darcy Murphy is borderline again.
Once again, Flyers down the left side through Finucci. Finucci takes a big hit there by Blair Riley. He'll feel that one. That'll shake his teeth for him.
Blair Riley is a big guy as well. Likes to throw the body around when he can.
Play marker. Oh, that's a bad hit coming in there. Jonathan Furland, and there's a chance for the Giants. They take the second goal. Furland still wants to go and have words here with Lawyers. That was a bad hit from Lawyers.
Yeah, it's definitely a high hit, and it was almost a little bit late. Furland's obviously not happy, and fortunately it turned into be a goal.
But just can't get control of it. And there's a chance for Valdix to go the other way. He's got Freder. Gets a hold of it. Freder just on the half wall, throws it into the corner. Levi Nelson out there, and there's going to be a scrap. The two big wigs here, Colton Freder and Spiro Galakos. That's probably going to be the end of that night. A little bit of, oh, maybe not actually, Jeff, but everybody on their feet at the SSA Arena here early doors.
Yeah, you know, I guess some people may have expected it. I wasn't too sure what would go on, but clearly they've gotten it out of the way early, and I'd assume that we'll get back to playing hockey now after they can get these two separated, put them in the box.
Big cheer around the arena for Spiro Galakos and Colton Freder. Again, we'll wait for the penalties to be called here. I didn't see what started it, but the finger being pointed by Tom Darnell towards the Giants penalty box, so we'll wait and see what the penalties are called. But Freder and Galakos drop the gloves within 55 seconds. Vandermeer and Benedict out for the careful. There's a stepping up into the play that time is Tim Wallace. Galakos again takes a big hit to the head from Zach Fitzgerald. That's a bad hit from Fitzgerald. Jonathan Furlong looking to get a hold of him here. They're looking to jump into the play here. That's a bad hit. Coming across, a head check by Zach Fitzgerald.
I got to be honest with you, I was looking away and I didn't really see it. I saw him down on the ice, but I kind of looked away, so it looks like they're sending him right off.
Yeah, he's straight down the tunnel. There's the play here again. Zach Fitzgerald straight down the tunnel here. That's a bad hit from Fitzgerald. I'm a big fan of Zach Fitzgerald, but you know, he targeted the head immediately for for Spiro Galakos as he crossed that blue line. And there's definitely going to be a DOPS panel looking at that one.
Looking at the replay there, it definitely looks like there was, contact to the head, which is, obviously what they're trying to get out of the game. But luckily, it looks like he's okay. But, 5-minute power play, 56 seconds of 5-on-3. This is a really big time of the game. We just got to settle down a little bit now and put that play out of our minds and try to get a goal here to tie this thing.
He's coming through the middle. Picked up by Vestinen. Vestinen, couple of circles. Shot coming in. Blocked in front. Another opportunity here from Neely. Neely decides to go partner. He's going to be a penalty here. And a gathering in front. Again, that's going to draw a crowd.
You know, I think I'd like to see it again. I think Galakos was a little upset. He felt, oh, Marty's going at it with somebody here.
That's Neely and Ryan Martinelli ramping things up here again this evening. Didn't see how that one finished off there, or started off, sorry. Neely certainly enticed himself into the crowd for his first game as a Steeler.
Yeah, you know, I was going to say, I think Gooley was a little upset. He felt that he was picked at the blue line there, and which ends up with a really wide open chance for, I think it was Neely. He makes a nice move around the defenseman that went down trying to block the play, and then just a mad scramble there in front, and, obviously we had a fight come out of it, but, I'm not sure what the initial call was on us. I'm guessing a hook or a hold or something. I'm not even sure who got it, but again, I think I think Keeper's going to be a little upset and felt that maybe there should have been an interference play on the blue line that opened that guy up that then caused a penalty our way. But regardless, we got to have a big kill here with 4:46 to go, and then try to make something happen in the last couple minutes.
Kept in at the blue line by Ryan Martinelli. Into the inside, shot coming through. Opportunity in the back door again. Great pad save by Irvins Mustakov. The Giants have got the extra player in. Again, a trip there right in front. There's going to be another penalty on the play. And that's it. That's just, you know what? That's got to be more than a major. That's got to be more than a minor. And brings a scrum in. The face-off's more likely going to go outside, but that was Yampton and David Rutherford.
That's just one of those plays you don't like to see. A guy's on his back and you've got your stick across his face and you're punching him while he's down. I can see when I have respect for a guy when he does it when you're standing up, but when a guy's on his back like that, you don't need that.
So it looks like there's going to be two penalties here. Yampton's certainly going to the penalty box, and I'm not too sure who the first one was against, but we'll soon find that out very shortly.
I think that first penalty is attributed to the two-ref system.
Looks like he's throwing Yampton out of the game.
I don't know
fairness,
if I
unless
saw
he's
that.
been, he's not going to be going for, there's 14 minutes left in the period, so it does look as if he's been tossed out of the game.
Unless he got 2 + 2 + 10. No, he'd still be in.
He'd still be in the box, but is that a bit?
I think that might be a bit much.
Bit much, isn't it?
Maybe they're trying to set an example. Maybe they see the game going this way and they're trying to set an example early and cause the guys to settle down. But like I was trying to say about the first penalty, I think that was caused. The first ref was watching the net, and then there was a cross check up high, and I think that was from the backside ref. So I think that was attributed to having the 2-ref system. It's the only way that would have got seen.
Have a chance to break out through Brendan Connolly. Connolly over the blue line of the Steelers, throws it towards the net, well gloved, and a big gathering right down in front of us here. Connolly and Davy Phillips, both linemen getting in there early doors as well. And again, a little bit of physical play early doors.
Yeah, I think it's not going to stop all night. I think, these teams, obviously, they don't seem to like each other too much. And, I think it's just the way it's going to be. From last night tonight, those emotions aren't going to, just be able to put on the shelf. And I think it's going to happen.
Davy Phillips and Brendan Connolly both going to be sitting for a few minutes at least. But I think it's an easy enough call. They're both guys getting called for a couple of minors. Sends it through the middle, comes off the skate of. And that's going to be a shove there by Delago. John Kurtz not happy with that one. And Gagnon jumps in now, and this is going to bring a scrum. Gagnon and John Kurtz are going to go. A couple of uppercuts from John Kurtz and a big right there from Gagnon. Both helmets are off, and these are two big boys. Gagnon throwing the right, John Kurtz trying to get a hold of it. Upper left coming in there from Gagnon. And that's a big scrap from two big boys.
Yeah.
Ball started by a little shove from behind by Delago. Gagnon and John Kurtz deciding to drop the gloves. And that's a big tilt. What is that? As you get control, sends it up there, and there's a foot race here. Darcy Murphy under pressure there, and that's got to be an interference penalty. Shanksev not happy with that one, and he's taking a whack for his troubles. Darcy Murphy and Poussiere is going to, Shanksev going to go for it, and this is going to gather a crowd. So there's going to be more than one penalty called here. Gagnon got a hold of somebody out beyond that, but we'll have to wait and see what the penalties are going to call. But it was an easy call in the first place. Shanksev wasn't happy with it.
Flips his first to it, and he gets it out of the zone. Giants will need to retreat. The Steelers bring it back in. That was a high hit, and it was Shudra, and it was Connolly who went into him, and now there's going to be a rumble against the boards.
When you skate from the near side boards after getting hit and skate all the way across the ice, leave your feet and throw an elbow right to the head, it should be an automatic. See you later, 5 in a game.
It looks as though Cole Shudra is okay from what we've seen. But Connolly is done, and the crowd, well, the home crowd at least, are lapping this up.
Sauvé again taking a whack at Saviano. Much bigger player than Sauvé. But the man, as I say, will not give up, and unfortunately he's down now. And there's Spiro Galakos looking to get hold of Dan Spang, and joining the party is Jan Sauvé, so things might get messed up here. But I didn't see the play. Did you see the incident that happened?
I did. I actually thought that, in all fairness, Savvy went in towards him.
Well, Spiro's trying to get Dan Spang and get hold of him, and he's blaming Dan Spang for this. Sorry, Tickle, what did you say has happened there?
Yeah, it looked like Savvy sort of went in after him, and I'm not sure because there was a couple of guys in the corner. So, but obviously Spiro's seen something.
Oh, do you know what? Absolutely fair play to Spiro Galakos, and there's Adam Keefe standing at the door as well. Not happy with the play. No call on the play. Both referees missed it. I missed it. I have to admit, I was watching the puck. But when you got 4 sets of eyes on it, somebody's got to make a call. They know when they've done wrong here. Spiro Galakos standing up for his teammate. And Dan Spang is also going to the penalty box. So we'll wait and see what the calls are on here. But Dicko, just run us through what you've seen there.
Yeah, so it looked like obviously there was a little bit of a battle in the corner, and then I think Savvy has went into sort of, forecheck, and then next thing you know, I don't know if he's been elbowed or if he's been hit, because there's a few guys in the corner, but then next thing he ends up on the ground, and if it's a clean hit, usually guys do not go after the other players. And Spiro Galakos, obviously was straight over there, so he saw whatever he saw, and we've talked about it before. We talked about it last night. It's not very brave to go and hit Steve Saviano. He's not the biggest player, and it's not like he's a dirty player either.